my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button. I'm just going to turn the light on this side of the room. It's getting a bit dark, isn't it? Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 8:55 p.m.
So hi guys, I'm on my own again, and same old, it never changes. Every weekend this big kid comes over at the weekend and he wreaks havoc upstairs. Wasn't so much last weekend, but the weekend before that and the weekend before that, there was stuff being hurled around the flat. It sounded like it was all being broken up to pieces, and it was really quite terrible. I didn't know what to do. I just sat there listening to it. Right? I mean, kids can do quite significant damage to a parent if they're heavy and tall. Even a small child can hurt a parent. So, I mean, I just was wondering what was going on. I mean, I'm not here to interfere. I'm just trying to live my life in my flat. But when you think the ceiling's caving in or someone's coming to harm and there's a load of screaming, what are you supposed to do? I mean, that NSPCC advert, who's watched that on the telly? Oh, so-and-so heard a scream. I mean, well, you know, when you hit, I know it's me, I know it's kids playing, I know the circumstances upstairs, right? But somebody outside might not understand and they might hear a child screaming and report it. Right? I just sit and listen to it. I have done for the past 2 years. In a comedy, it's funny watching the old man or the old lady downstairs get irritated by noise upstairs. It's funny. On a comedy show, if a woman or a man is seriously ill, it's acting. If their leg is in plaster, it's acting. So all that noise upstairs and the poor old lady's got a leg in plaster and she's banging the ceiling, it's funny, isn't it? When somebody is really ill, really sick, and it's really going on, and you don't understand that, you know, screaming is just kids mucking about, it can be very frightening for an older person living by themselves on their own. You know, you're frightened to go upstairs because you don't know if you're going to get your head punched in or they're going to come downstairs and graffiti your door just for asking them to be quiet. So you just sit there in silence, hoping it goes away. It's not funny hurting old people. That person's dad is going to become an old man. Those children are going to get bigger. And when they're hurling furniture, they're going to start hitting the parent, throwing chairs and things at the parents and harming them. Right? It's very frightening for somebody underneath hearing it. It's not funny. It might be to people outside when a great big apple is hurled onto the street, oh, where's that come from? But somebody living underneath it is frightened, terrified at times. It's been fairly quiet today. It has been for a few days. It's been really, really good, really, really quiet. My mum, Jennifer, rings at 10 to 9. 10 to 9, I'm going to bed. And then they start being noisy upstairs. She's off to bed, my mum is, to sleep, as usual. And she's thinking of me, Genestra. She's thinking of me. What, when she's in bed asleep? getting sick and tired of this every weekend. It's boring me to tears. Just sat in here listening to that going on. I mean, what do you do? I took Max out for a walk earlier on. The blonde lady next door in a very skimpy short dress was behind me. There's a can with the words AG. Some sort of beer can or energy drink can with AG sticking out. I pick it up off the floor and I put it in the bin because a dog could put its tongue down a metal can. A small animal could get trapped inside a beer can. I picked it up, I put it in the bin. I didn't get cross, I didn't get angry. I put it in the bin where rubbish is supposed to go. Usual, kids sitting together, couples sitting together, laughing, giggling. I'm just keeping myself to myself. I don't trust anybody. Someone's stolen from me. So how do I know that someone off a dating site will just meet me for a day and then rob my handbag or rob my bank account or take me for a ride? I got notified of somebody on Twitter had tweeted that this poor old 60-year-old lady has been dumped by her husband after several years for a younger woman. And she's fucking devastated. She must have cooked and cleaned for this bloke for over 2 decades. Brought up his kids and he's dumped her for a younger model and she doesn't know what to do with herself. You see, us women, when we get older, some younger men think it's funny to sleep with an older woman, like for a one-off. So an older woman could get 5 or 6 young guys, but not have a relationship. Because as women get older, you find that men don't want you, right? But an older man will get lots and lots of younger women after him, and they will remarry, and they can have kids right up to old age where women can't. Right, so we're dumped and we're left to carry on. Right, and men can get younger women. I'm not saying that the younger women fancy older men. They're probably just after their wallet. But an older man doesn't care if he can get young pussy. But she's devastated, this woman is. Just comes home and tells her, sorry love, I'm just going to move out, I found somebody else. So, you know, there's always people worse off than you. At least I've got no one to dump me, because there's no one here. Is there? There never is. So, you know, going through those Facebook dating messages, just trying to scam me, con money out of me, right? That's all those fucking men were doing. I'm not saying I had much luck when I was younger. I was married for up until the age of 36, 37, about 34. I was married up to the age of 34, 35. And then I got divorced and found myself having on-off relationships with idiots. And when I did come down to Chatham and I was introduced to this bloke, he was just a CUNT, treated me like shit. Right, and I got out of that, and then you just get various arseholes and twats on these dating sites that are just trying to scam older women for their life savings. I say, you know, to a woman that's been dumped for a younger model? Tell him to get on with it. Reap what he sows. When she dumps him after she's bled his wallet dry and goes off with a younger man, don't say I didn't warn you, you idiot. I blame the woman as well, because if these younger women didn't encourage these older dirty men, they wouldn't do it, would they? I'm just disgusted with the world at the moment. I'm glad I am actually single, and I absolutely will not trust anyone ever again. I'm sorry, but I won't. Not even my own family. That's the truth. The only person you can rely on in this world is yourself. And that is it. That's the end of it. If anyone ever wants to be my friend or have a relationship with me again, then they're going to have to really, really prove themselves worthy. Because all everybody has done to me since I could walk and talk is tell me fucking lies. And they're still not telling me the truth now. I'm going to watch a DVD. I'm going to ignore what's going on upstairs. If I'm an old hag, you are a CUNT. See you later.